Well, hello, friends. Welcome. As I adjust the camera here, friends. Welcome to episode 9 of Storytime Yoga, friends. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. And friends, I am so excited to have you join us today because today we are showcasing another book from our good friend Medea Kalantar, and I see here that she has just joined us. She says, hello everyone, welcome. We are so excited. This is the second book this is Medea's first book, but it's the second book that we are showcasing today. Michael has joined us and he has said hi. So when we read on March 20th, we read Honeycake, Help I Swallowed a Butterfly. And today we are reading Honeycake, A Family of Spices. And this is the first book in the Honeycake series. I'm so excited to share that book with you today. And friends, tomorrow we are going to be sharing book 3 in that series. So very exciting series. It's a lovely series. Thank you so much for joining us again. If you're just coming in, I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Now, friends, if you are watching live today, please do put hashtag live in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, please do put hashtag replay in the comments. And whether you're watching live or watching the replay, please do put hashtag busy kids. And Medea says, thank you, my darling Melissa Ross, for reading my book and teaching us great yoga poses. It is my pleasure, my friend. So today, please do remember to put hashtag busy kids in the comments. I am going to step back to my mat, friends, and we will get this yoga class started. I'll bring my cushion back here. Please join me, friends. Join me on your mat or on your floor or on your blanket, wherever you are, my friends. And remember, friends, when you hear my bells, we will come to seated pose in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Hero's pose is sitting on your legs and sitting your bum back onto your feet. All right, my friends, let's get started. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Letting your shoulders relax. Coming to your mat in crisscross applesauce or hero's pose, my friends. And you'll remember my special breathing ball, friends, if you're just joining us for the first time today, friends. My breathing ball gets very big when I breathe and fill my belly full of air. And my breathing ball gets small when I breathe all of that air out and I let all of the air out of my belly. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths together, friends. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Beautiful job, my friends. Now remembering, when we're breathing in, our shoulders aren't hunched up like this as we breathe in. We keep them where they are. Our back is nice and straight and tall, but our shoulders are relaxed. We're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth, whichever is comfortable. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. All right, my friends, I am going to move my blanket and my cushion out of the way, and I'm going to bring my cushion forward to read our book today. Please do stay on your mat or on your piece of floor or on your blanket, wherever you are, my friends, and join us for our story. We've got lots of friends joining us today. I'm just going to check the comments here. Michael says he can hear my notifications. Yes, I'm sorry about that. We are still figuring that out, friends. So we are working on a new camera. A new, better camera is on its way so that we can see our books better. We have changed our stream to a different way so that we hopefully don't lose our stream today. We've lost it the past couple of days, but we are working on making things better for you, friends, to make this experience even better for you. So please bear with us. All right, friends, I will show you that cover again. Honeycake, A Family of Spices. There it is. The paper wants to fall on me. All right, I'm so excited, friends. Hi, my name is Nala, and I'm 6 years old. Oh, my mama is calling me. Nala, we have to get going now. Please come downstairs and put your shoes and coat on. We are going to visit my grandparents, who are my mama's mom and dad. See you later. Coming, Mama. All right. So Nala needs to put her coat and her shoes on, my friends. So let's come to our mats. And sitting down with your legs out in front of you, we're going to put our shoes on with Nala, okay? She's got her coat on already and she's ready to go out the door, but she needs to put those shoes on. So I know you can't see my feet in the camera there, friends, but we are going to do a nice forward bend. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to grab our shoes. So we're twisting, friends. We're twisting to the side. So do a twist and grab your shoes and twist back to the center. You got one shoe, okay? We're going to do a forward bend and put your shoe on and then come sitting up. We're going to do a twist, pick up the other shoe, twist back, and do a forward bend. Put your shoe on and come sitting back up. We're going to do it one more time. I know our shoes are already on, friends, but we're going to do it one more time, okay? So twist to the side, pick up your shoe, and put your shoe on and come sitting up. Twist to the other side, pick up your shoe, come to the center, and put your other shoe on. Good forward bending and putting your shoes on, friends. Good job. Let's see what happens when Nala goes to her grandma's house. When they arrive at her grandparents' house, Nala's mother lets her ring the doorbell. Ding dong. A plump older lady answers the door. Nala, my little honey cake, come give your grandma some sugar. Nala runs into her grandmother's arms and gives her a big bear hug and sweet kisses on her cheeks. Hi, Grandma. I'm so excited to spend the day with you. What should we do today? Asked Nala. Well, what would you like to do, my little honey cake? Asked Nala's grandma. Let's bake a cake, says Nala. Good idea, says Nala's grandma. The two of them head into the kitchen. And if you guys have been watching, you know one of my favorite things in the whole world is hugs. And so when Nala's grandma opened the door, she gave her a giant hug. So I want you to come to your mat or your blanket or your piece of floor, and we're going to sit in hero's pose, which means we're sitting on our legs and our bum is either on our heels or on the floor between our heels. And we're going to give ourselves a big hug. And these are the arms from Eagle's pose, okay, friends? So remembering which arm we put on top, we're going to give ourselves a big, big hug. Make it big. Hug it out. Hug it out, hug it out. But now we're going to make those eagle arms, friends. Bringing your arms up into eagle arms. It's going to stretch your shoulders, friends. You're going to feel it. Good job, my friends. Now I'm going to remember which arm is on top. This guy's on top, so I'm going to switch it. Put the other guy on top. Give yourself a big hug, friends. Hug it out. And now I'm going to make those big eagle arms. Stretching our shoulders out, friends. Good job. That's one of my favorite things is hugs, my friends. So whenever you see Miss Mel on the street, friends, you remember, I love hugs. You just come right up and give me a hug. You say, I know you, Miss Mel. I know you from class, and you give me a big hug. I'll be willing to accept that. Grandma, why do you call me your honey cake? Asked Nala. Well, like this cake we are going to bake today, Nala, you are made up of many different spices, says Nala's grandma. I'm not made of spices, says Nala. No, Nala's grandma laughs. What I mean is that your background is made up of many different cultures, just like this honey cake is made up of many different ingredients from around the world. Let's start making the cake, and I will explain. Now, friends, I don't know about you, but sometimes when I was your age, I had to stand up on a stool, just like Nala is there. Do we see? She's standing on a stool so she can help Grandma bake the cake, bake that spice cake. So we're going to do chair pose, friends. Now, chair pose looks like we're sitting in a chair, but friends, I know that when you're on a stool helping Grandma bake or Mama bake, you're standing on the stool. But we're going to do chair pose, okay? So we're going to pretend there's a chair behind us. We're going to put a little bit of distance in between our feet, friends. We're going to put our arms up in the air, and we're going to sit back in that imaginary chair. Now, I can sit up here if that's comfortable, or I can sit down here if it's comfortable, and you can pretend you're at the counter. Put your hands at the counter because you're ready to help Mama or help Grandma bake that cake. Sitting, getting ready. You can play with the utensils a bit at the counter, friends. Go ahead and play, but stay in your chair pose. I know it's hurting your legs, friends, but it's okay. All right, come out. Good job, my friends. I'm so excited to bake this cake. I invite all of you to bake this cake at home and bring it to Miss Mel to taste test. Nala's grandma starts lining up all the ingredients they will need to bake the honey cake. Okay, Nala, we are ready to begin now. Nala, I was born in a country called Georgia, south of Russia, and your grandpa was born in Persia. We come from 2 different countries and cultures. So imagine I'm the vanilla ingredient and your grandpa is the cinnamon. When your grandpa and I got married, we made your mama and your uncle JD. I called them my love muffins because they came from 2 very special ingredients. I love that, friends. That's so beautiful. Nala, can you please pass me the salt, brown sugar, baking powder, baking soda, cocoa, cloves, and coffee? Sure, Grandma, here you go, says Nala. Thank you, Nala. You're so helpful, her grandma says. Okay, Nala, now imagine all these ingredients made your dad. Your daddy is made up of a big mix of different cultures. Okay, friends, so they have all of their ingredients there. They also have the bowls in both pictures. They have the bowl where they're going to mix all those ingredients. So let's be big bowls, friends. Coming to your mat or your piece of floor or your blanket, whatever you're on, friends. We're going to make giant, giant bowls. Now, this is called boat pose, friends, but you'll see in a minute when we do it. It's going to look like a big bowl where we're going to put the ingredients, okay? So we're going to sit back a bit, and we're going to lift our legs, and we're going to put our arms here. This is called boat pose, but you see my big bowl? I made a big bowl here, all my ingredients. You want to start putting the ingredients in? Start picking them up off the floor, holding your boat pose. You got to keep that boat up. Keep that bowl up to put all those ingredients in. Put your cinnamon and your flour and your baking powder and your cocoa. And I think there's another special ingredient that we're going to hear about soon. Are we holding it? Are we holding it? I think some of you fell out already, and that's okay. That's okay, friends. All right. Holy cow, Grandma. Why does Daddy have so many different ingredients? Asked Nala. The grandma giggles at Nala's expression as she stands there with her eyes and mouth wide open. That's because your daddy's father is Jamaican and his mother is Guyanese, which is part Chinese, East Indian, African, white, and Portuguese, explains Nala's grandma. Nala, could you please pass me the final ingredient? What is it, friends? It says, which is the honey, asked Nala's grandma. Here you go, Grandma, Nala replies. Why, thank you, my little honey cake. You're such a good helper, says Nala's grandma. Who is the honey, Grandma? Asked Nala. Well, the honey is your mama. She is a mix of your grandpa and me, answered Nala's grandma. Okay, I know that it's not going to say it till the next page, friends, but I know they're ready to stir. So come onto your mat or your floor or your blanket, wherever you are, friends. Okay, so we're going to sit up nice and tall. All right, friends? We're going to sit in crisscross applesauce. Not hero's pose this time. We need to sit in crisscross applesauce to do this one. And we're going to stir the pot. So I want you to think of coming right from your belly, friends. All right? We're moving from our belly, from the center of our body. And we're going to stir. Right from your belly button. I want you to think about moving your belly button. So right now, I'm pushing my belly button forward. And now I'm pushing it back. Okay? So let's stir the pot. Stir all the ingredients in that pot. We're going to go the other way now, okay? Stir the other way. I want you to really think about moving that belly button and really making sure you're getting every part of your body. You're getting the sides, you're getting the front, you're getting the back. Stir it up real good, and we're going to go the other way one more time. Good job, my friends. You guys are the best cake bakers ever. This is going to be the yummiest cake. Yummiest cake ever. All right, friends. Nala and her grandma add all the ingredients to the bowl and they mix the batter all together. Now, that's what we just did, friends. Nala helps her grandma pour the mixture into a pan and they place it in the oven to bake. Oh, Grandma, the cake smells so good, says Nala. Nala, do you understand why I call you my Honeycake now? Asked her grandmother. I think so, Grandma, Nala says. Now, friends, the cake went into the oven to bake. So come to your mats or your piece of floor or your blanket and put your legs straight out. We're going to do the same forward bend that we did before, but this time, friends, we're closing the oven door. So place your cake on your lap because that's the inside of your oven, friends. And bring your hands up straight tall and do a forward bend and close the oven door right on top of your cake. Make sure your cake is safe in there because it's going to bake. We're going to do it one more time. So open up your oven door, bring your hands down, and we're going to take our cake, place it on our lap, and bring our arms right up and close the oven door right on top of your cake. Make sure it's nice and safe in there so it bakes well. Good job, my friends. All right, friends. Nala, her parents and grandparents sit around the dining room table with the warm dessert in the center. They all enjoy a piece of honey cake with a glass of tea and milk for Nala. This honey cake is delicious, says Nala's grandpa. That's because of all the different ingredients that each of us brings to the recipe, says Nala. What do you mean, Nala? Asks her father. We are a family of spices, Nala says proudly. Nala's grandma picks Nala up in her arms and gives her a soft kiss on the forehead. That's right, my honey cake. We are a family of spices. Remember, Nala, even though we look different and come from different places, we are all part of one race, the human race, friends. In this beautiful world we live in, we are all one, says Nala's grandma. Now, friends, you see them? Do you see them right there around the table? It's hard to see. I know this. We're going to get a better camera, friends, but do you see them enjoying the cake? I think that we should enjoy cake too, because I would love to be eating that spice cake right now. So we're going to come back to our chairs. So remember, when we do chair pose, friends, we put a little bit of space between our legs, and we're going to put our arms up, and we're going to sit back on that imaginary chair. Remember, I can be up here or I can be down here, wherever it's comfortable, friends. Sit on that imaginary chair. Now bring your arms down and eat some cake. What good spice cake. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, friends. That is such good cake. All right, friends. Back at home, Nala looks in her bedroom mirror and thinks about all the unique ingredients that make her one of a kind. What kind of honey cake are you? Ask your parents or grandparents and bake your own honey cake that is special, just like you. Good job, my friends. That was a wonderful story, friends. You know what? I invite you now, friends, to come and lay down on your mats and have relaxation. And there's Aiden. He's going to come in and do relaxation with us. That was perfect timing that he just happened to be walking by. So please do lay down on your mats, friends. And do you know what? Do you know where we're going to lay today, friends? I'm so excited about this one. But no eating of the cake yet. Okay, friends, we're just going to lay in it today. So right now, I want you to imagine laying out on a freshly baked honey cake. It's nice and warm. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's nice and warm. It's nice and soft and cozy, friends. I want you to put your arms out to your sides with your palms up. Let your feet drop off to the side with your legs straight, no bent knees. Good job, friends. Letting your body relax down into that nice, warm, cushy honey cake. Relaxing your shoulders, friends. Relaxing your chest and your bum. And your hands. Relaxing your legs and your feet. Now I want you to think about the ending of our book, friends. It asked, what kind of spices are you? So think about that quietly, friends, as we relax. Keeping one with your breath, breathing in and out, not forcing your breath, just noticing it there. And I want you to whisper silently inside of yourself, I am healthy. I am loved. And I want you to remember, friends, that no matter what kind of spices we're made up of, we are always loved. We are all part of the human race, and we're always loved. Good job, friends. Laying there quietly. And sometimes when we're eating things like honeycake, we attract the flies buzzing by, or the bees. And just as the flies might buzz in and the bees might buzz by, we let them buzz in, we ignore them, and we let them buzz out. So just like our thoughts might buzz in, we allow them to come in, we acknowledge them, and we allow them to buzz out as we relax our body more, deeper and deeper into the warm honey cake. I want you to take all of that warmth from the honey cake. I want you to send it all throughout your body. Send it to your head and your shoulders, your chest and your bum. Send it to your arms and your hands. Send it to your legs and your feet. And take that warmth and that love and send it out to everybody around you. Send it out to mommy and daddy, all your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, and everybody in your family. Send it out to everybody that's outside of your house, to all of your neighbors, to all of your friends from school, to your mailman, to all of the doctors and the nurses out there, to all of the people working at our borders and our airports. Send that warm, loving energy to everybody. And repeat quietly inside your head again. I am healthy. I am loved. Good job, my friends. And as you come back to where you are, whether you're on a floor or a blanket or a mat, I want you to keep your eyes closed and slowly roll to your right side, bringing your knees into your chest. Sitting there for a moment. Noticing your body as it slowly wakes up, wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers. And when you're ready, friends, you can come on back up to sitting and join me on my mat. Oh, Aiden's yawning, friends. I think it's time for a nap, friends. If you're yawning too at home and you think you need a nap, please do take a nap where you are. Have a rest. Coming on up to sitting if you're ready into Namaste pose, crisscross applesauce, or into Hero's pose. And Aiden's going to pick up our bells there and ring our bells to end our class. Good job. Coming up to sitting. Hands at heart center, friends. Ending class with Namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. Good job, my friends. And now I just want to give one more shout out to Medea Kalantar. Thank you so much for allowing us to read your book today. And friends, if you do want the recipe for that wonderful honey cake and you enjoyed her book, there is a link in the comments here to purchase that wonderful book. And friends, if you do buy that book and you get that recipe, please drop off a piece of your wonderful honey cake to Miss Mel. I would love to test all of your honey cakes. And don't forget, Miss Mel loves hugs. So if I see you on the street and you've been a part of my classes, please do do. Give me a giant hug. I would love to receive your hug, friends. It's one of my favorite things. So thank you so much for joining us today. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Please do check us out on Facebook or at our websites, breathewithmeyoga.com or rise2wellness.com. Parents, we are here to support you every day at 12:30. Please do join in with your kids. Come and do a family class and take part in the poses with your children. If we can help you with anything else during this time, please do reach out through Facebook or through our website. Have a great day, everyone. Love to all.